Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1187. Today was time for some R&R, or was it? That's our topic for this evening. Usually it is Sunday, and usually on Sundays I take the day off and get offline as much as possible and just kick back and relax and get ready for the week ahead. And sometimes it involves sitting down with my planner and looking at what's coming up, doing my schedule and all of that. And but today, a little different. We started the day off with a nice, beautiful walk in 50-something degree temperature around the resort this morning. Then we hopped into the car and we drove to the dog park. And Zeffy was yapping, not yapping, she was, doing her little whiny thing the entire way to the dog park. As soon as we pulled in, as soon as we did the turn that takes us through the gates of the park, she shut up. And then she waited until we got to the park the car. And then when I parked the car, of course, we were no longer moving. So we had to get an earful at that point too. But she had a great run at the park, spent a lot of time running. And it was really funny because usually when she meets new dogs, it's the heckles on the back of her neck that stand up. This time it was her fur was standing up over her hip area, over her butt and hip area on her back. It was just really weird. I'm like, I've never seen that before, but that's what she did. And but yeah, so she had a good run around there today. Did some fast running. Didn't get up to top speed though, but did a lot of fast running. And people were commenting about how fast she was. I go, yes, she is fast. I says, that's not even her fastest speed. And they were like, wait, what? So like, yeah, she runs faster. If she had just a little more space, she might. And if there's another dog chasing it, she might. Or she may tease the dog by slowing down, waiting for it to catch up and then take off. And they just thought that was hilarious. But we were probably there for a good 40, 50 minutes before she was sort of like, I'm done. I'm like, okay, we'll go. And then we got her in the car and she just plopped down and was quiet. And I was like, well, we haven't had breakfast yet. And usually on Sundays we would do a drive-through for breakfast. And so we were driving back along the 303 because I like taking the long route home after we've been to the dog park. And because there may be some exit I may want to take along the way. Oh, let's go down here and see what's going on, that sort of thing. And we get to where the 303 and Bell Road meet. And I'm like, it had a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. And I've got friends who absolutely love Dunkin' Donuts. And I thought, well, never had. I was trying to think, have I ever had Dunkin' Donuts? And it has a drive-through. I thought, well, I haven't had donuts in eons. So let's go try this. So we got there. I asked for a pumpkin spice latte. I got a latte, but it had no pumpkin spice in it when I got to taste it later on. And I got this bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, which was okay. And got a couple of donuts, and they were okay. I just didn't see. And the sticker on the latte said that it had 4 squirts of pumpkin spice in there. I thought there was absolutely no pumpkin spice. So I was not. I get there are those that out there that like Dunkin' Donuts. This girl was not impressed, not at all. So we got back home here, and what did we do when we got back home? Nothing, absolutely nothing. I sat down in the chair on my recliner. I put my feet up. Zeffy went and hopped up on her bed on the thing up there, and we just basically just did nothing. We sat and we read, and I was on the iPad reading and really just doing nothing. And then we had lunch, and then after lunch it was sort of like, I still haven't found that container I need to find. And the passenger seat in the RV here has kind of been piled up with stuff. And I thought, well, maybe it's in there. And it's got a nice high back on it. And it was literally from the seat to the top of the seat. And so we finished clearing that probably about an hour ago. So we spent the afternoon just going through that. I've got a big bag of trash to take out. I added to the recycling pile that I keep in the RV. Once a week we do a run to the recycling thing. And I just thought I can't take the trash over tonight because You can tell when the park's getting full because the trash cans fill up very, very quickly. And since they don't have pickup on the weekends, if you take your trash over on a Sunday night or on a Monday morning, there is no space to put your trash bag in the trash can, in any of the trash cans around the park. They're all overflowing, and even have bags sitting around the bottom of them because they can't get them into the dumpsters. And so yeah, we're going to have to hang on to the trash to the thing. Thankfully, it's we've got a lot of recycling sitting there, and those things will be full as well. And so tomorrow night we'll do a run over to the trash can and to the dumpster and get rid of all of the recycling stuff and all of the trash we've got. And thankfully, the trash is not food trash; it's just from stuff that can't be recycled. But yeah, we got that seat completely cleared. Like I said, I got a big pile of trash. I do have a box that I do need to. That's got books in it, and I'm sort of like, okay, I need to figure out which ones I keep here and which ones I take over to storage because with my course coming up starting on Tuesday, some of them a couple of them I'm going to need, but the rest of them for now can go over to storage, and then I got to figure out a time to go over to storage and drop them off. It's one of those things that's sort of like, yeah, I need to take that stuff to storage, but and so we got that whole seat cleared, and now it has a towel laying on it for Zeffie if she wants to get up there, because she likes to get up on that seat and curl up and go to sleep, and hasn't been able to do that for a few months because of the crap I just kept piling on. Oh, let me just put it over there for now. And I still did not find the container I was looking for. I know I have it. I don't know where it is. And I'm like, well, where else could I have it? Because I last time I sorted out the bench on the other side of the dining booth here, it wasn't there. It's not on top of the dog crate because that's already cleared and sorted and organized and everything. And it's not on the stuff that's on the passenger seat. And I'm like, well, where the heck did I put it? And I've checked all the cupboards, and it's not in any of the cupboards. And I'm like, I haven't been to the storage since it arrived, so it's not in storage. So I'm still trying to figure out where it is and what I've done with it. And I kind of need it. And I can't order any more of them right now. So it's sort of like, But today was just a nice day after all of the stuff that happened on Thursday, Friday, and yesterday with getting all my business paperwork done, starting another enterprise within my main corporation, getting stuff done for that. Yeah, it's been go. So today was just a good day just to chill, do something completely different that had nothing to do with all the craziness that's coming up this week, because it's going to be a crazy week. I know it. But I have basically everything I need done for this week done. When we get back from our walk tonight, there's just a couple of things I have to do, like double check my schedule to make sure that I have my study time in there starting on Tuesday all the way through, because I need to do 10 to 15 hours of study a week. And so I need to make sure I have all that time blocked out for the next 7 weeks. So that's going to be fun. And I'm like thinking, okay, and in there we have Networking Riches coming up on November 15th and 16th. And yeah, I can do study time after those each day, whether I'm awake enough to do it or not. And the week before that, there's a 3-day conference called the Leverage Conference, at which I am the MC for, and I'm also speaking on Friday as well. So I'm so looking forward to that conference because we have such incredible speakers. And when I was looking at the speakers, I was like, I get to introduce a whole bunch of people that I actually know, and very few people that I don't. So I'm going to be studying up on the people that I don't, so I can give them a really good introduction and things. And but yeah, it's going to be awesome. So if you're interested in going to the Leverage Conference, private message me and I will send you the link for that. It's going to be amazing. It's for speakers, authors, and entrepreneurs, mainly women, but men are invited. We got a really cool speaker on Saturday, which is going to be my dear friend and mentor Casey is going to be is speaking on Saturday, so that's going to be good. And let's see, out of the guests that I've had on here so far, let's see if I can remember who's going to be on here. Tara's is going to be on there, and she's the one that does the Bitcoin and the NFTs and the art and the beautiful artwork that she does. She had that great digital art class back a few weeks ago. Who else is on my list? Oh, I should have brought up the list of speakers because they've got such an amazing, incredible lineup. And when I saw her was speaking, I was like, I am so honored to be among these people and being given a chance to speak with the caliber of speakers that they've got coming in. It was sort of like, wow, I get to speak with all these amazing people. It's going to be absolutely an incredible conference, and I can't wait. And she's got extra stuff going on before and after. And so if you want to come to the Leverage Conference, please private message me. I should have put the link up for you guys, but I didn't. And then the following week we have Networking Riches, and we have a bonus if you sign up. We've got a bonus for you. Yes, 120 power networking tips. So if you want a copy of that, let me know and I will send you the link for that too. So we've got the Leverage Conference, which is, and I want to make sure I give you the correct date. So let me find my calendar here. Man, this is coming up so fast because it's not this coming week, it's the following week. And it is the 10th, 11th, and 12th of November. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday of November. It's going to be awesome. That's all I can tell you is it's just going to be awesome. And then the following week on the 15th and 16th, we have Networking Riches. And somewhere in there, I've got to get in all my study time and everything else because I've got assignments due and all of that. And I won't find out all the deadlines for those until November 1st when they release the class. So, it was nice to have a day where we just got in the car and we just drove around for a bit, went to the dog park, let her run around. We took the long route home. And we came home and we just vegged out for a little bit. Vegging is relaxing. It's basically doing next to nothing, reading a book, sitting with your feet up. We didn't even put any movies on or anything like that. And of course, and then November 1st, November 1st starts my annual James Bond Fest. So I have 25 James Bond movies that I'm going to watch in order and try and get them done before the end of the month while keeping up with my studies and all the business stuff that's going on and all the two conferences that are the conference and the workshop that's coming up. And then there's Thanksgiving in there. And then I have a niece getting married in LA on Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend. November's going to be an awesome month because there is so much going on, and that's where I excel. That is where I excel. When there's a lot of stuff going, when there's a lot of plates spinning, that's when I excel the best, because I don't excel if there's just one plate in the air just spinning away. I need to be busy. I like being busy. And then in the evenings, I like to completely unplug. And so I've got to make sure that I've got time in there to do my James Bond movie in the evening, just to relax before I go to bed, to start the craziness all over again the next day. So November is going to be insane. And I am going to love every single minute of it. I was telling somebody what's happening in November, and they're like, and I forgot to put the James Bond thingy on there as well. And they were sort of like, how are you going to get all this done? I says, it'll get done. I says, my calendar will be very specific on what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, and all of that sort of stuff. And it's going to be blocked out for study time. It's going to be blocked out for work time. All the chat time is going to be in there. I've got the conferences coming up, the network, they're already in the calendar. All I got to do is just finish plugging in all my study time, which I will do when I get back from the walk this evening. And then I'm going to put in my James Bond movies for the 25 days in November. So November's going to be awesome. And most people start winding down towards the end of the year. I start speeding up. I get towards the end of the year and I'm just like, come on, let's go. And then of course it's December, which has Christmas. It's also my birthday in December, and it's Brad and it's our wedding anniversary in December as well. So December's kind of a tough month emotion-wise because Brad's not here to celebrate my birthday. He's not here to celebrate our wedding anniversary. So it kind of gets to be a tough month. So that's why getting towards October, November, instead of taking the foot off the accelerator and starting to slow down for the holidays and stuff, no way. That accelerator is getting pushed to the floor. And if I had a turbocharge button, I would be pressing the turbo button to keep me going at full speed. Just taking the days off when I need to take the days off to observe Christmas, my birthday, wedding anniversary, that sort of stuff. But otherwise, it's going to be full on. And I've got other work and opportunities coming up during that time as well. I've got other projects that are coming online during all that time as well. And my friend said to me, she says, "How are you going to fit that in?" I says, "Well, get a good night's sleep. You wake up early the next morning and you go. And then you fall into bed at night and you go to sleep and you get up and you repeat the next day." But yeah, I truly excel when I'm busy. So it's gonna be so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, wait till you see what's going to, because with what I've got going in November and December is setting me up for the beginning of next year. When most people are sort of like, "Oh, the holidays are over. Now we need to get going again." So of course now they're starting to rev things up, whereas I'm already hitting the ground running. And we're going to be releasing some Before the Dirt Nap adventures come December. We've been working diligently on those and coming up with some great ideas. And so we're prepping those to go live, to be talked about in December, to go live in January, February, March, because January, February, March is what we call in the travel industry wave season, which is when there's a lot of cool specials going on, great deals going on during that time of the year. It's our busiest sale 3 months of the year, so we're gearing up for that. And so we'll be telling those only that are on the mailing list. So if you want to get on the mailing list for Before the Dirt Nap Adventures, then you need to go beforedirtnapadventures.com and register. And if you are on that mailing list, then come December, you will get first notification of the itineraries that we've got coming up, what we've got coming up, so you can get first dibs. And you'll get it before we release it to everybody else. And you're probably going to actually end up getting, well, usually we say it's going to be like 48 to 72 hours, but we're actually going to give you like 2 to 3 weeks. So if you want to know about Before the Dirt Nap Adventures, I think it's Before the Dirt Nap you got to go to. Hang on, I can't remember. Some of the sites I've got the in there. Yeah, beforedirtnapadventures.com. If you go to that site, it's to sign up to be the first to know about the Before the Dirt Nap Adventures before they are open to the public for sale. So we're going to be releasing those to that mailing list only in December, and say, these are what we've got coming up in 2023. This is what we're booking now to 2024, and here's the 2025 options as well, so that you guys can get in first if you are on the mailing list. If you are not on the mailing list, you're going to have to wait till January. That's all I'm going to say. So if you want to know about the things in December and start thinking about them in December before they go to public sale, then go to Before Dirt Nap Adventures. Actually, do I have a banner with that on there? Let's see. Just doing a quick search down all my banners that I have. Why do I not have one for that? How do I not have one for that? Huh. That's the silver, that's the decoded. Okay. Be the first, be among, be the first. Oops, hang on, Helen can't spell tonight. I really can't spell tonight. I've spelled the 3 different ways. I just spelled first 4 different ways. Oops, not $ number 4. In December, before they go on sale to the public in January. Register at http before dirtnapadventures.com. Banner and show. Be the first to know about Before the Dirt Nap Adventures in December before they go on sale to the public in January. There you go. Register at beforedirtnapadventures.com and you go on the mailing list to be the first to be in the know, because only those on the mailing list will get notified of what we are releasing in January. And it may be the first or second week in January when we release them. So you'll get like about a month, about maybe 3 to 4 weeks, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks before we put them out to the public. So if you want to know about them and get them, because these are going to be small groups, we're only going to have a very limited, and we are not going over those numbers. We are not expanding the numbers. We are not opening up any more space. Whatever space is available in our group, as soon as it's sold out, that's it, done. And these are going to be some amazing itineraries. And remember, Before the Dirt Nap Adventures are once in a lifetime, never to be repeated itineraries. And so if you want to be in one of those itineraries, go to beforedirtnapadventures.com and we'll put you on the mailing list. And as soon as we are ready to release them for sale, you guys on the mailing list will be the only people that will have access to book those adventures before we release them. I think it's going to be the second week of January is what I've got on I've got to go look at the calendar. I'm already putting my marketing calendar together for 2023. And I think it's the second week of January we've got down as we're releasing all of the available Before the Dirt Nap Adventures, like the second week of January. So those that are not on the mailing list, you guys are going to have to wait till January, and some of them may be sold out. So if you want to be in the know and have first dibs at what we have coming up, then get on the mailing list, because you will hear in December, and you will have like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, depending when in December we put them out. We're just finalizing some details and all of that to get them ready to go live. And as soon as they go live, you've got about 3 to 4 weeks to book before we put them out to the public. So if you want to be the first, yes, be the first. Go to beforedirtnapadventures.com to register so that you can be the first to know. And I believe the link is in the description down below as well. So yeah, get over there, get registered, and then we will be starting to send those out in December to our mailing list only. And then come January, like the second week of January, I think it's the second week of January, we're going to be releasing them. We're going to be opening it to the public for those that are not sold out. So be the first to know, because we've got some great itineraries coming up, and we're going to have some down to New Zealand and Australia. We're going to have some to the Pacific Islands. We've got some coming up on world cruises. We've got some cruise sailings coming up with things going on before and after the cruise. We're working on the Galapagos right now for 2024, I think that one is. Yeah, it's the list is insane. We got some great stuff coming up. We've been working very hard behind the scenes to get the stuff set up for you guys. So be the first to know about them as they become available for sale. And then once January hits, whenever we release any new ones after the second week of January, we're going to be releasing them to those on the mailing list first. And you'll have about a week before we put them out to the public after the second week of January, when we do the big release. So you want to be the first to know and you want to be first dibs, get in now. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go take a puppy for a walk, I think. You want to go for a walk, Zeph? I don't even know where she is. Would you go back into your crate? Oh, no. She's laying on my meditation mat. She likes my meditation. I've got this cushion on the floor. It's about yay thick, my meditation cushion. And she likes laying on there and chomping on her toys and her treats. And I thought, okay, that's her meditation time, except when I'm on there doing my meditation. So anyway, go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Conora.